Yeah, exactly. As a team leader, because it's a team leader, so I have to lead
Yeah.
them, and I have to always be that one person they need to feel they can approach me with for time,
Yeah.
because I'm not a dictator. I'm the team leader, so I need to give them that feeling that if something is wrong, they can come and talk to me about it, and not give them the feeling, oh,
Mm.
they don't want to talk to me about it because otherwise they're gonna get in trouble.
You know, I
So
always
it's
thought it was an interesting balance to hold
mhm,
as a team leader. You're because you're still in the team. You're doing still all
mhm,
the activities. You're still on stage with them, but
yeah,
somehow you are like superior, and it's a very hard balance, especially in the beginning. Where do you place yourself in the team?
mhm,
How do you lead the team without exactly being too bossy and still being
exactly.
involved in the team? Because also guests will notice this if they see
Mhm,
you around the pool and you're like true
yeah,
superior, like over the team. You will see this
exactly.
in the way the team is reacting to you or how you're talking with one another, and
Mhm,
you really want to keep this friendship with
exactly.
everyone.
Mhm,
And I think it's a hard thing to balance, but once you master it, it's a very beautiful life skill to
yeah,
apply
exactly.
once more to new projects in life.
I couldn't agree more, because it's the balance which is the tricky part, because either you're gonna end up being, if you don't have the right balance, you're gonna end up being too bossy, or you're gonna be end up being too friendly, and then they're gonna just walk over you. So you're not
Yeah,
gonna have the authority anymore. So you have an authority that you have to keep as a team leader, but you don't want to abuse it, or you don't want to lose it either.
yeah.
So it's like it's
You're
a
on
thin
this
line.
tight rope.
Yeah, you're in a tightrope. Like, you don't want to be too bossy, but you don't want to be too friendly either. So they can do whatever they want. So you need to be calling the shots, but at the same time,
Get
it's
the
hard
team
because you
involved in every
yeah,
decision.
exactly, yeah, you need to be calling the shots, but you need to make them feel as well involved. So yeah,
Yeah,
something like that. So yeah, I need to be the one making the calls, but I don't want them to feel that I'm the only one making the calls.
yeah.
I want my team to feel
It's more
involved
like
and
you need to
appreciated.
be the one addressing the calls rather
Exactly,
than
yeah.
yeah. It's a very strange balance. And it's quite hard to truly
Hmm.
describe it to someone who's not been in this situation before,
Hmm.
because this goes through when you're working, but also when you're not working. You want to be the
Hmm.
like the supportive role in people's
Exactly, yeah.
lives, because for many of our colleagues or team members we are working with, usually like the average entertainer is 18, 19, 20
Yes,
years
yes, yeah.
old.
Hmm,
Usually
yeah.
they don't really
Correct.
get older when they do their first season than 20 years old. Usually, I'm talking about like 90% of the
Hmm.
entertainers.
Yeah, the average, yeah. Yeah.
And they just got out of school, can be
Hmm.
college, can be high school. They've done like an internship or they've worked
Yeah, internship,
alongside
yeah,
their
yeah, something
studies,
like that, yeah.
something like this. But it's like the first time they're working full time. Plus, like you've
Exactly.
mentioned before, they go to a different country. They leave
Hmm.
their families. It's the first time they
Yes.
go away from their friends, and it can hit very hard
Hmm.
on them. And then you also need to catch them and make sure you don't stress them too much in their job, because this is a very huge step
Yeah.
which takes a lot of courage and
Hmm.
yeah, a lot of courage to
Yeah.
take this step. You really need to support them and help them discover themselves, because